Hi everybody, welcome to a session of Barbie Rocks. So I had a lovely weekend spending it with relatives, and we headed right up to a flea market. Oh, you saw me rummaging through the doll box find that I found. I was so excited that I pulled out my phone and I said, I've got to YouTube this for my Barbie Rocks collectors. So here you are. This is what I found at the thrift. So it was so fabulous. Six dolls for $15. So that worked out to about $2.50 each. So I was so excited. So as you can see, the 6 dolls, okay, let me just pull them randomly and show you what I bought. So the first 2 dolls that I'm going to show you were not part of the 6 dolls. They were from another vendor there that I had stopped in and found. So I found this one here. This is what I thrifted. She is an older vintage Barbie. I cannot really figure out who she is. She's got her neck has if I can show you, has a kind of a turning motion, and when you move her arms, she walks. So I'm trying to figure out who she is. So as you move the arms, she goes back and forth, and her neck goes left and right. So she must be an older vintage walking Barbie of some sort. I will figure that out. I do know that is a vintage outfit. It's not in the most perfect shape, but it's okay. When I turn her around, you can see it's got the snap closure there. So as you can see the snap. So that indicates it's an older doll, and it says Mattel 1966, and this is a Taiwan doll. So happy to thrift her. Look at that. She's got gorgeous baby blue eyeshadow, and I love her little dimple right there. You see that little dimple that Mattel put in the face? She's got a really cute smile. So I've yet to discover who she is. Her hair was found like this in braids. Her hair is very sparse, but it looks like it's just missing a few hair plugs on this side. So because it's a vintage doll, I got her for $3. Happy to find that. And this one here, I found a gem doll. So she gave me her, I think, for $5. It's Jerrica and the Gem doll. Of course, she's truly outrageous. This is how I found her. She still has that slight tinge of pink in her hair. And there's her face. So she's the 1980s doll. She's a Jerrica doll. And she came with her light up earrings. I can show you that. Sometimes with the earrings, that star outer part is missing, but I'm happy to find her with both earrings intact. Okay, so she's got her light up earrings. These dolls, of course, were from the 1980s, and this is by Hasbro, the company Hasbro. So I really like these dolls. They're a little bit bigger in dimension. They, of course, they have the posable wrists and the great posable arms. You see how great that is? So glad to have thrifted her. She's got her glitter tights on. Look at the glitter tights that I found her in. Isn't that cool? So really enjoyed that find. So these two were not part of the 6 dolls. So let's put them over here. Isn't she beautiful, this Teresa doll? She's got her retained both earrings, ring, and that dress doesn't seem like it belongs to her. Her hair is long. Let me show you. Look how long it is. But for some reason, during the 1980s, I think, when Mattel made these Teresa Barbie dolls, the hair was so soft. I am not kidding. This feels like cottony soft. And this is part of the 6 dolls from that vendor. And I found another Teresa doll with a stuffy face. So I was happy to find her. I love her face. Okay, so I'm going to put that there because it's not part of the 6 dolls. Now, the 6 dolls in the box were these ones here. These are the part of the 6 dolls that I found. Okay, so I found this doll. Oh, I was like, my heart was pounding when I saw her. I said, are you kidding me? This Cher doll in a bin of just random dolls? This doll, I just love Cher. Okay, Cher was a more vintage doll. This doll was by Mego Corporation, M-E-G-O. I think it was about a 1976 doll. But look at this. Look at, of course you know that Cher is a celebrity doll. Look at, she's almost like Gem and the Holograms, because look at her. She's got the posable wrists. Almost like a Gem doll, and look at her fingernails. Can you see the fingernails? I'm going to go in there and I'm going to add some paint nail polish to her fingers. But take a look at her fingers, how detailed it was back then. You can even see the thumbnail. But anyhow, this one here, my heart was pounding because her hair seems to be trimmed off, but at least she's got some hair. It's not down to here. But look, her eyelash rooted. See that? Her eyelashes were still there, and there she is, Cher. And look at her gray eyebrows. And she's a lovely doll to add to a collection. So this will be my second Cher doll. Of course, Bob Mackie made a lot of Cher outfits. So she's a celebrity. She's a 12-inch doll. Her fabulous iconic outfits were from her TV reality variety show. Do you remember this Sonny and the Cher on prime time? And it was a variety show. Mego made 3 versions of the Cher doll. First one was the iconic one in a coral gown, and it was in an orange box and long black hair. So here we are. There were 3 versions of the Mego Corp. The first version was this one here. So it was in an orange box like this. So here it is, a 12.25-inch posable doll, and it was in this orange box. This is the first version, and it had long, Cher's hair was very long, as you can see. And with this, she came in the coral gown. See her coral gown? And she came in an orange box. Okay, so that's my first Cher doll. The second Cher doll that Mego came out with was in a purple box. And there was a key there that the kids could change the length of the hair. And in that one, for the Cher doll, it came in a black and silver dress and black open shoes. And I don't have that doll because that particular Cher doll I gave to my sister. And then the third doll was in 1978. It came in an orange narrow box. And it was a cheaper Cher doll because it was hollow plastic without jointed hands. And it came in a one-piece yellow, blue, or red swimsuit. So this outfit here definitely is not the original to Cher. This is not a Cher clothing. It was just how I found her. 1, 2, 3, and these ones are the Spice Girls, and they're from Galoob. They were 11.5 inches tall. They were released in 1997 to 1999. I find when I am thrifting, like I love the Spice Girls doll. There are many versions of them, but I find that I'm having trouble finding Victoria Beckham. So, because when I found 2 in the box, I picked up these 2. I've got some Baby Spices, and I can always find Sporty Spice, but I have a hard time finding her. They were the best-selling celebrity dolls of all times. So isn't that interesting? They were the best-selling dolls, these Spice Girl dolls. Galoob, they came out with 5 doll collections. They came out with one called Girl Power in 1997. They came out with one called On Tour in 1998. Another one called Superstar Collection in 1998. There was a concert collection in 1998. Spice It Up in 1999. Viva Forever in 1999. And the Millennium Tour Collection in 2000. So these dolls here, I'm not sure what year these ones are from. You can tell that the Spice Girl dolls, the face shapes are quite different. Like here's one that I thrifted at a Value Village. So I'm not sure which collection. She might be the, I'm thinking On Tour doll, because I'm not quite sure. But look at the face difference. See how wide her face is? And you see this Spice Girl doll, see how narrow her face is? So, but let me show you exactly what I thrifted this one in. So this is what it looks like. Okay, she looks like her original necklace is there. It says baby for Baby Spice. And look at the way the feet were sculpted. It's a vinyl, but a little bit different from Barbie. Not as high arched, a little bit flatter. And here we are. Looks like she's sporting a ring. But in this particular Spice Girl, her arm is bent. You see that? Whereas this one has no benting. I think this is the On Tour one. And let me try and figure out which line this one's from. But isn't she cute with her adorable space buns? Okay, and then the next one I thrifted was this one, Victoria Beckham. Now with her, look at her lip gloss. Look at her face. And of course she wore her hairstyle short and glamorous, and her original necklace is there. And this is what I thrifted her in. I thrifted her in this dress. I don't know if that is actually a Spice Girl dress. It looks like a vintage item, clothing, but I'm not sure. And there's her feet are different. Feet are more like Barbie in this one. So I'll try and figure out which version line this one is from. And then the next one is similar to this line, because the arms are the same. They all sported their ring. And here she is, and she still has her necklace. I was so excited when I looked in there. I saw a Steffi Face doll. So this one here, again with this Teresa, I think these were 1980s Barbies. The hair was so soft, like cotton soft. So I picked her a Teresa doll because I loved her Steffi Face. I love the mold of the Steffi Face with the pouty lips. And she's got looks almost fluorescent eyeshadow in green. And look at the way the eyes were made, with a dot and a slash. And this is her hairstyle with the flipped up bangs. And this is her hair. So it's going to need some TLC outfit she came with. That's a cool outfit. It's quite thick, this outfit, but how adorable. Okay, and last but not least, Barbie that I found was the one and only Marie Osmond. Oh my goodness, I was so ecstatic when I found her. Okay, so let's take a look at this Marie Osmond, the famous Donnie and Marie duo. So I believe that this was I think it's a 1970 doll. But there she is, her hair. Look at her hair. It's quite full. It's kind of in a short bob style. Look at her face mold of Marie Osmond. Look at her arched eyebrow. And I love how they did the pearly whites on this doll. I'll do a little side view for you. And there is her vintage white dress. Isn't that adorable? And I'll turn her around so I can show you this dress. So as you can see, it's got very old snap button closure, like the snap-on metal. And there's the back of her dress. So it's got a little scallop there with some trimming lace. So adorable. So there you go. So that was the Donnie and Marie show, which I so loved. Here we are. And I must say, Cher had the best wardrobe. You girl had the best wardrobe. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, my thrift video from Langley, BC. Hope you guys are enjoying the hot summer day where you live, and hope you guys are having fun thrifting. So thanks for tuning in from Barbie Rocks. Have a Barbie fantastic day.